singing tales of yore. It's so close, hardly can wait. Waking up on Christmas, children dreaming without a care. 'Tis the season most everywhere. So come home, there's no better place. Waking up on Christmas Day. Tinsel wrapped around the tree, snowflakes dancing in the street. Presents tied up with a string for you and me. So grab your stocking above the fire. Bells are rocking to the choir. No, nothing else is the same. Waking up on Christmas Day. Got it. I had them. So if you have a good board, hit me up. I'll do some work to do. Prices are mad low right now. It's a good time to buy one. It's normal. It's not low. It's what it should be. Yeah. When I built mine a long time ago, it was always also buy whatever you want. This is it. We're done, right?
T-shirt, this chick is old school like Shelto Adidas. She feed me shellfish, I need it. Since I don't eat beef or chicken, pork always bleeding. Y'all had enough of your summer. Now repeat, and I'm on my way away from here. Bloody Mary mix with beer. And I'm on my way.
Don't tell me now you don't believe in a star. Don't tell me now you don't believe in a star. Light up the sky, shine a light, storm right. You don't believe in a star. Starlight, starlight, turn the bright light on, turn the bright light on. Turn the bright light on, light up the sky. Turn the bright light on, turn the bright light on. Turn the bright light on, light up the sky. I hear you calling on me, I hear you calling. I hear you calling on me, I hear you calling. I just want you by my side. Starlight, starlight, shine a light, storm right. You don't believe in a star.